Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'll show you how to escape 10 through 15k view jail. This also applies to like 20k view jail or any type of view jail. Like let's say you consistently are getting 8k view jail or 10k. It applies to your situation. And I'm going to teach you how to escape the view jail by revealing the 3-step formula that got me millions of views in my first month of doing YouTube Shorts. And I did it all with zero experience, which means if you're new to YouTube or if you've been stuck for a long time, this video is for you because you can literally have zero experience, and as long as you take action, you will see results. So if you're stuck at that view jail, like 10 through 15 through 20k view jail, then make sure to watch this video till the end. All right, enough yapping, let's get started. All right, first up, let's talk about swipe ratio. So first thing you're going to want to do is go to your analytics of your shorts and click on engagement. It used to be on reach, but now you're going to want to go to engagement, and you're going to want to look at your swipe ratio for each video. So the ideal swipe ratio you're going to want to escape the view jail is anything 70% or over. If you're not consistently hitting 70% or over on your videos, then there's a very small chance that your videos are actually going to go viral. So what you are going to want to do is click on content, then go over to shorts and scroll down to how viewers engage. So as you can see, on average, I get 73% of people stayed on my videos, which I think that's pretty good. If you want to get extremely viral, you're going to want to already hit like the 80%, but that's really hard to do. So once you are over here, you're going to want to identify all the patterns of your videos. So just go over to your top swipe ratio videos. As you can see, this is my most, so as you can see, this video is my best swipe ratio, as 78% of people viewed. And if we go to it, you can see it has 1.1 million views. And this is my most viewed short. So that's really proof that swipe ratio really does matter. So you're going to want to go back to this list and just analyze all your shorts and see which ones have the best swipe ratio and try to apply that to all your videos. So just go over here and study which ones have the best swipe ratio and just try to recreate it for your newer videos. Also, a really good way to get a high swipe ratio is just to like trend jack. Just go on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok and look for some good trends. So right now, you could probably make a video about like the new Minecraft movie or something like that, and that would probably get a lot of views. It would probably get a really good swipe ratio because it's a new movie, it's trending, and a lot of people are interested in it. So yeah, you're just going to want to aim to get over 70% on each video. The next thing that we're going to talk about that's even more important than the swipe ratio is the average view duration. And if you don't know what average view duration is, it's basically how long people watch your video for. So on some of my best shorts, if we go to my most viral one, as you can see, the average view duration is 23 seconds, but the video is 17 seconds long. That is very good. If your short is pretty short, which is, this one is short, it's like 17 seconds, you're going to want to aim for like people to watch a video like 1.5 times or like twice. But if your video is over 30 seconds, then just try to get an 100% view duration, which means like, let's say your video is 35 seconds long, you're going to want to aim for 35 view duration. So now you're wondering, how do I hit 35-second view duration or 100% retention? So a lot of that is just going to be consistency and trying to leave curiosity so people watch to the end. You're going to want to consistently make videos and just learn from your mistakes. I'm going to give you some tips on how to consistently hit a high average view duration. So the first one is add value early on without revealing the entire video. All right. So in the beginning, you can be like, this is how I found like something really big. This doesn't even apply to this is going to apply to everything. All right. So you can be like, just try to like, let's say you're making a video about a dog, okay? You can make a video about, this is how this dog saved this owner, all right? So in the beginning, they're like curious, how did he save the owner? What happened to the owner? Some mistake people would do is like, they reveal how the dog saves the owner in like after 10 seconds. So let's say the video is 30 seconds and then 10 seconds passes and then they're like, and the dog saved him. And then they continue the rest of the story. They're not going to want to see the rest of it. So what you're going to want to do is just end the video right after the dog saves him. So the entire video will just be the process of how the owner fell into this pit and he tried to get out. He called 911, but they couldn't get to him. And then at the end, the dog sniffed his trail and found him and pulled him out or something like that. All right. And then just when the dog saves him, that's when you end the video. And this is just like a metaphor. It's just an example. I'm not really talking about an actual dog, but you can basically make this apply to every single video you're doing. What you're going to want to do is just add value early on in the video and then just reveal it at the end. So that's called a curiosity gap. When you leave curiosity in the beginning, they're going to want to watch till the end because that's how your brain is wired. You're going to want to figure it out what's going on. But in order to figure out what's going on, you're going to have to watch the entire video. So that's a really good way to get an average view duration. Another way to get a high average view duration is to use like fast visuals or like good editing techniques. So like maybe add subtitles or good transitions with good sound effects, because a cheap edited video, a lot of people swipe by. Like if it's bad quality, let's say it's downloaded like at 480p, it's not 1080p, it's not 4K, then people are probably not going to watch it. So make sure when you are editing, it's 1080p, 60 FPS, and good visuals, and try to keep everything very clean. You don't want to over clutter your shorts. So since I talked about average view duration and swipe rate, we're going to talk about the 3-step formula that got me millions of views. So the first step of my formula is the hook. So there's a 3-step formula. It's hook, retain, and reward. So the beginning is the hook. So we just talked about the reach. So for the hook, you're going to want to just hook the viewer with literally anything. You can be like, you need to know this. Like a lot of popular videos start with you. So let's say someone swipes into your video and you say, you need to know this. They're going to want to watch the video. So a lot of good ways to hook someone is just to say something loud and fast to catch their attention. So that's a good example, is like, you need to know this, or like, this is what happens when you do this. Just try to make it very engaging in the first couple of seconds. So the first step of my 3-step formula is to hook. The second step is retain. So after you give them a bit of context in the intro without giving away too much, you're going to want to retain them. So start talking about the process of the video, how something happened, what's going to happen next. Maybe add some storytelling, other stuff like that. You're just going to continue the video and don't reveal too much, but also build up some curiosity and intensity for the ending part. And the last step is to reward them. So at the very end of the video, you're going to want to reward them. So you're probably wondering, how am I going to reward them at the end of my short? So what you can do in the beginning is be like, if I don't beat this challenge, then my friend is going to have to like, I'm going to have to eat like this very hot pepper. So that's already a reward. Once they finish the video, they want to see if you're gonna fail or win. So that's a reward for them. Or you can do a reward. This is how I pranked the largest Twitch streamer, or something like that. And they're gonna want to wait for like you to donate to the Twitch streamer and see what you said, or something like that. Just make sure you have a reward at the end of your video, because if you don't, then people are not gonna want to stay. Just have something interesting for them at the very end of the video, because they're going to be satisfied, and that's what the viewer wants to feel when they finish your video. Because if they feel satisfied, then they're more likely to watch your other videos or rewatch the same video, because they're going to want to like see how cool the ending of the video was again. Okay, but if you do all of this and you use all my information, the next step will be basically useless if you don't be consistent. So that's part 4. You're going to want to be consistent. You're going to want to post at least one time a day or every other day when you're just starting, but don't focus on just spamming content. You're going to want to prioritize quality content. So I try to post at least once a day. That's what I did when I just started this channel. I posted around once or twice a day. When you're just starting out, I would start every other day and then just ramp it up to around once or twice a day. And I would do this for about a month and see how your channel's doing. After a month, you're going to be surprised. When you upload every day, you're going to be pretty shocked with your results by the end of the month, because a lot of people are just too lazy to stick with it. So you're going to want to stay consistent, and that's going to be the best thing that you can do for your channel. And another thing you can do is follow trends. I said this earlier, trends is one of the most important things to getting views. Just always look out for new trends that you can take initiative on and start making videos on them, because trends, especially on shorts, go viral, or trending audios or anything that's trending, I would 100% consider making videos on. Another thing about consistency is you're going to want to keep improving every single video. If you're not improving, you're not going to see more views. You can't expect to do the same thing every day and expect different results. You're going to want to keep improving your content over time. And the last thing, which is hard to do, but you're going to want to keep experimenting. Let's say you post the same thing every day. eventually your channel is going to die. So you're going to want to experiment with different things. And like I said, you're going to experiment with trends too, or different formats. Just like there's a new trending format that's going on, like ranking the top 5 of this. And you can implement this to any one of your niches. Just rank different stuff, or you can like keep making videos on new trending topics. Just keep experimenting and adapting to the YouTube Shorts algorithm. All right. Now that you have these strategies, the last step is that you take action. All right. Using these tips consistently will help you break out of the 10, 15, 20k view jail. Remember, success won't come to you. You have to chase it. No, you can't just post once a month and expect to see amazing results, or post the same crap every day and expect to see different results. You're going to get the same results if you post the same thing every day. If you're not grinding, you're just wasting your time. Get up and start uploading. You could literally change your life in a month if you just lock in and start today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to join my Discord server for more tips on growing your channel. And also, consider becoming a channel member today.